Tonight, still no sign of a retired Kansas City pastor. He was last seen wading and fishing in a lake near Topeka. Ryan Katz spoke to a friend about the man's involvement in the community. Ryan?
And Elizabeth, Bruce Rahtjen has a lengthy resume. He's a pastor, a preservationist, along with a professor. Tonight, friends and families say they're holding out hope, but are now fearing the worst.
Bruce Rahtjen was a retired pastor in name only.
He wasn't slowing down at all. He is a pastor to all of us all the time.
After preaching his last sermon at St. Mary's Episcopal in downtown Kansas City, friends say the 77-year-old continued an active role in his northeast neighborhood. He was passionate about preserving the historic buildings and also sat on the Landmark Commission. The night before he disappeared, Rahtjen was at a neighborhood get-together.
He was in very good health, wonderful personality, joking, retelling stories, and actually going over several plans for the future that he had as well for the neighborhood and as well as some of our organizations around here. So, of course, it was a shock to find out that this tragedy has occurred.
Rahtjen was with his wife fishing at a private lake on Sunday. The property is owned by the Lake Eden Foundation, a nudist camp near Topeka. His wife told police she was reading a book and suddenly noticed her husband was nowhere to be found.
The focus is the lake itself and not the surrounding areas. The dogs were called out to do a search of the outside perimeter, and they came up negative.
Authorities performed a ground search, then called the Kansas Highway Patrol helicopter and dive teams. Grim news in a neighborhood that would immediately feel the loss.
There's a little part of Bruce living in all of us right now, and we're hoping for the best.
Will told me Bruce and his wife were fishing enthusiasts and had been going to that lake for years. He says the location of the lake is purely coincidental, telling me his friend is not a nudist. Ryan Katz, NBC Action News.